Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Temple of Elemental Evil, using Temple Plus and Circle of 8 mods. We are heading off into the story area through the game portal. So here we go. Begin adventuring. So now we get to see the intro, or whatever they've made of it.
10 years ago, in the year 569, the dark forces of the Temple of Elemental Evil
I don't know
to face the united armies.
I can't remember whether this was actually part of it. I thought they just had like an animated 3D thing, which is where these stills are coming from. I think this voiceover may be new. I'm not entirely sure, though. New to the mods, that is.
The northern armies fought bravely under the direction of the valiant Prince Thrommel.
I'll try and be quiet.
But
so you
the
can
forces of
listen
evil
to this.
seemed too great.
As I promptly talk over it.
When at last it seemed that evil would triumph, that the demoness Zugtmoy would destroy the armies of good, a new hope arrived.
The 8 mages. The Circle of 8. One mage for each alignment, pretty much. Except for one. One of them's out.
Zugtmoy was trapped in the dungeons beneath the Temple of Elemental Evil.
I kind of forget the lore behind the Circle of 8. I need to look that up.
Left inside the temple dungeons, she gathers her strength and secretly plans a return to power.
See, one of the good things about Greyhawk was that it used a more, like, almost medieval style feel to things, with smaller nations tending to be at war with one another. But that was also a drawback for some people who may not have liked that sort of thing.
While walking along a street in Mitrig, the capital of the Luna, you hear a scream from a nearby alleyway.
Now this I remember being part of it. This is like a mini adventure just to get you into the actual main adventure. This is not part of the original pen and paper module, but it's a good lead-in, because the original pen and paper module basically implies that you just show up looking for adventure. This actually gives you a reason to show up. So what do we got here?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so I automatically moved for some reason. No, I'm going to move right up to him. He's a thief.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'm done. And he missed me. I'm going to pass with my ranged attacker there.
Sure.
Just to try to get into the way of things. I'm going to have her move
you insist.
all the way across to here.
Of course.
Try and get some flanking on. And then my half-orc. Scorn. Alright, now I'm set up to attack next round. I'm going to conserve ammunition because there's only one dude here.
I'll see what I can do.
And he's down. Alright. I wish I could have saved you if only I had been here sooner. Okay. You notice a distinctive brooch on the woman. You stop to pick it up and examine it. So you are the Canoness Yade of the Church of St. Cuthbert in Hamlet. Rest in peace, sister. I will bring news of your passing to your church. And it gives you a reason to be in Hamlet, rather than just showing up. Take the thief's items and exit. Oh, you can decide to loot or not to loot. Let's loot.
You arrive in Hamlet as the bearer of terrible news for the current priest of the Church of St. Cuthbert. The Canoness Ide is dead.
And here's the intro. You are now entering the village of Hamlet. This small crossroads community is a completely unknown quantity. What is here? Who will be encountered? Where should you go? These are among your first explorations and encounters, so chance may dictate as much as intelligence. Will outsiders be shunned? Are the folk here bumpkins easily duped? Does a curse lay upon those who dare venture into these lands? And this is actually the intro from the pen and paper module, and I believe these are just loading screens that were added by one of the mods. I like them. I wish they were a little bit shorter, but I mean, I guess they're loading screens, so not much can be, The dusty, rutted road is lined with closely grown hedges of brambles and shrubs. Here and there it cuts through a copse or crosses a rivulet. To either hand, forest and meadow have given way to field and orchard. A small herd of kine graze nearby, and a distant hill is dotted with wan stone chimneys and thin plumes of blue smoke rising from them. The road angles west into hill country, and to either side of the road ahead are barns and buildings. Hamlet at last. Once again, lifted directly from the module box text. It has been forever since I've actually played the actual pen and paper module. You know, it is available on Fantasy Grounds. It could supposedly converted to second edition, except I don't think it really was. I think they just imported it and presumed that the mechanics are the same, which they're close enough, I guess. I have to check that out sometime. So arrive at Hamlet at night, and if you are a fan of the pen and paper version, then yeah, you will quickly find that this layout is very, very familiar to fans of the pen and paper version. Complete down to Burns Tower, or whatever it is. So, and they're building like a proper keep over here. So let me go ahead and explore. Here's the thing about this game. Technically, the first adventure is the Moat House, which is a dungeon crawl, and you can go almost directly to it. But I'm actually going to adventure in town a little bit because that gives me an opportunity to get a little bit of experience, find my footing and such. Whoops, I do not want to rest. No, I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. Hit the wrong button. Don't want to get into combat either. What am I looking for? There we go. I've got very little experience, 36, from basically that intro thing. Oh, let me look at the stuff I found. I found leather armor, basically some stuff to sell, although I may keep this light mace. Yeah, let's get the party together. So there's a ton of buildings I can look into. Let's go to the church first, since that is basically... Whoops. Scrolling issues. This may be a function of the mod set I have installed. I'm going to go to the church first, which is way up here. Looks like a church, right? In order to turn in that first quest, that brooch of your day. Oh, man. A lot of walking through town here. And it's nighttime, so I'm not going to get a lot of random interaction done. I got to go into each house in turn. Come on in.
I'll see what I can do.
So here's the church. I think one flaw was that I think in the original pen and paper thing, the door's like actually over here, but I'm not 100% on that. I'd have to go take a look. So here's random people. A woman, a man, and another man. Just there to fill up space. Okay, and here I got stairs, I believe, down to a basement and then up. And I've got a cleric here. I like how they don't show their name until they introduce themselves.
Please feel free to peruse the tracts and scrolls of our religion, or take a seat on our bench here. The poor box is located on the far table as well.
Yeah, the voice acting is hit or miss in this game. This guy... Yeah, the poor box, thank you. I'd like to visit with the chief cleric here, please.
I'm afraid the chief cleric, Turgeon, is busy at the moment. Still, he might find time in exchange for a small donation to the poor box.
Yeah, I note your attention there, Calmert. Where does the money go, Calmert?
Well, all the money goes for the good of the church. At the moment, much of our money is helping build the tower in the southeast corner of town, all in the name of St.
So,
Cuthbert.
church money is going to pay for a castle.
The Viscount and the Arch-Cleric of Valuna have requested the funds from us to help build the castle for Bernie and Rufus, who have been most helpful in the protection of the followers of St. Cuthbert.
So this is all a
including
protection
slaying
racket, pretty
dragon
much.
in the Crone Hills.
That does seem to be a pretty good cause. It's not a poor box,
How
though,
can it be of
if it's going to
service, miss?
freaking
Remember, St.
build a
Cuthbert
castle.
rewards those who give freely to the needy.
I have bad news for the Chief Cleric.
Cannot your message wait?
Oh,
The
Jesus
Canon Turgeon
Christ.
is busy with the work of St.
Freaking
Cuthbert.
greedy.
Pray tell what could be so urgent as to overlook the poor box.
Okay, I understand. Here's 10 gold. Now, please, let me talk to Turgeon.
Thank you for your kind donation. I'm sure Turgeon will be happy to speak with you now.
Yeah, okay. This guy is a real butthead. Let's go
I'll see what I
upstairs,
can
find out
do.
if the next one is any better. Alright, Turgeon is in here. Let's get our party face up there, the paladin. Generic clerics. Generic clerics.
Greetings.
Wait,
I
here's
am
someone.
Ronald Wraithy, servant of St. Cuthbert.
Seems to have a microphone issue. I don't know if this guy is like in the base game or was added. I'm not sure. Greetings, I am Zemi Reilly.
I've grown bored of this town. I was hoping to join a band of adventurers to add some excitement to my life, tales to my repertoire,
Oh, nice.
and fame to my name. All I ask is a fair share of the profit.
So we got our NPC. We got another NPC. We'll go ahead and go. It's a deal then.
Is that damnable pigskin with you?
Oh, you got something against orcs?
Well, it had better not get in my way. I'll agree to put up with it for, say, 100 gold up front, plus my share of the treasure.
Yeah, you're not worth it, dude.
Perhaps I am better off in another party then.
Whatever, my man. Whatever. Let's go over here.
Welcome to the Church of St. Cuthbert, friend.
Here's
I
the
am
Canon
Turgeon.
Turgeon.
How may I be of service to you?
I bring unfortunate news about the Canoness Yade.
Tell me then, what news have you?
Came across a thief robbing a dead woman on my travels. I killed him and retrieved this brooch.
Alas, this brooch clearly identifies the woman as the Canoness Day. Woe that she met such an unpleasant end. Were you not able to resurrect her?
Yeah, I'm level 1. What do you expect? I'm afraid a resurrection was beyond my means.
May St. Cuthbert watch over her now. I guess that I shall be required to remain out here for a while then.
Is that so bad to be in Hamlet for a while?
I come from a much bigger city with a much larger church, and I miss my friends there on the coast of the near Dye.
I see.
Making matters worse, bandits are raiding in town with a greater frequency, and
bandit
the villagers
problems.
are not attending our services as much.
Now, there's something I can help you with. Where do you think these bandits are coming from?
I cannot be certain, but there is a moat house nearby that had once been a den of evil, and it may be luring bandits back there as a base once again. Here, I shall mark its location on your map for you.
Okay, so I've got... I can travel immediately to it, but I'm going to avoid that because, as I said, I want to gain some experience. What can you tell me about the moat house?
The moat house had been an outpost for the Temple of Elemental Evil years ago.
All right.
After the Battle of Emerdy Meadows, we found the moat house and razed it. It was cleansed of all evil.
And why do you expect there are bandits now?
Even in its demolished state, its proximity to the trade routes of Hamlet, with sheltered rooms and underground labyrinth, make it an attractive den for bandits. It would seem that it must be cleansed of evil once again.
Well, I'll definitely look into that. So I got my first lead in, and it's a really straightforward, go here, kill this kind of thing. So I get to clean the moat house, which is a dungeon crawl, but not going there just yet. Gotta remember, I'm gonna wander around town. Actually, let's go over here. I guess let's talk to Calmard again. I hit it again. I don't want it. Never show me this again. Okay. No, I don't want combat. The hotkeys. They're like unintuitive. So I've got 72 experience each, so I am gaining a few experience. If I remember right, you need like 1,000 to level up in 3rd edition or something. At least for first level.
Welcome back to the Church of St.
You have time for a few more questions?
How can I be of service, miss? Remember, St. Cuthbert rewards
Okay,
those
what
who
can you
give
tell me
freely
about
to
St.
the
Cuthbert
needy.
and this church?
St. Cuthbert of the
Yeah,
Cudgel
freely.
is the god of retribution. It is important that all who follow him obey the laws of
I am
the
not
land.
scrolling the map right
Church
now.
here
It's automatically
helps
doing
those
that.
who stray from the path of lawfulness.
Alright, he sounds pretty tough. Does he need to exercise much retribution around here?
St. Cuthbert himself rarely interferes, but we are his agents here at the church. Unfortunately, we have a delicate matter right now that requires some adjustments, you might say.
Okay, tell me more.
Yes, well, one of the Browmeister's apprentices, Kavanagh by name, has recently converted to St. Cuthbert, but he has failed to pay his
dues? What kind of
Would you
racket is
collect the
this?
dues from him for me, please?
My God, this place is greedy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go collect these dues. I feel like I'm an enforcer for some sort of like mafia here. This is not where I need to go. Where's the brew house? Is that... What is that? That's some sort of
Very
sign.
well.
Watch, this place gonna be huge on the interior. Nope, not huge. There's a cabinet maker.
Of course.
Okay. Well, what looks like a brew house? Oh, this looks big. Maybe this is a brew house? Yeah, it's got kegs and stuff in the back. Time to find this Kavanagh dude.
Me do that.
Let's talk with my paladin. A nice place you have here. Is this a brewery? Yes, of course. All kinds of beer we make here. What's the best you make? And that all depends on what time of year it is. At harvest time, our wheat beer is the best in 5 counties. Or so I've been told. I've heard that some like our gnarly stout, a bold taste with a slightly chocolate flavor. Or slightly chocolate finish. I can read, I promise. Here's his apprentice. Good day to you. Do you work here in the brew house? Yes, I work with my master here. I'm Kavanagh. We have a wide variety of ales and beers we brew during the year. My favorite is the gnarly stout. I've come at the request of Calmert from the Church of St. Cuthbert. Oh no, I knew he'd send someone sooner or later. Please, I don't have it. I don't have the dues. Please help me. Don't turn me in. That's not good news. I'm gonna have to tell Calmert. Please don't tell him. I beg you, please. I'm sorry. Farewell and good luck. Well, that was kind of... okay.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't exactly in-depth. Let's go ahead and tell Calmert what happened.
Okay.
And into the church again. Alright. Time to talk to Calmert.
Welcome back to the church.
I have a
of
report to
St.
give you
Cuthbert.
about Kavanagh.
What news can you tell me?
He
of
says
him?
he has
Has
too
he
poor
paid his
and
dues?
he cannot pay his dues.
Well, he must pay his dues.
Here we go.
He has taken
I guess
a
that's
legal
diplomacy.
oath to St. Cuthbert. I hope you will be able to persuade him quickly.
There must be some way he can be helped. He's a fine young man. He's eager to do the right thing. How do you know that? You just spoke with him for like 5 seconds, Paladin.
Well, I suppose I might be able to look the other way just this once, mind you, for a small donation of, say, 10 gold.
Sure, I will quote-unquote donate that much for the cause.
This Kavanagh certainly has a guardian angel looking...
Yeah,
out
whatever,
for him.
Calmert.
I
You
hope
need
we
to
won't
watch
have
your
this
back, you
problem
greedy
again
SOB.
next month.
It's all fine. It's all fine. Man,
Of course.
beginning to think this church is a temple of elemental evil. Alright. Time to roll down here and find out what else. We got a... what is this? I can't read that sign and there's no mouse over help.
Me go.
Okay, what do we got in here? A man-at-arms and a trader.
Welcome, friend, to the Hamlet Trading Post. I am Ranos Davel. How may I
Ranos
help you?
Davel. May we barter?
Surely.
Yeah, let's barter. Let's get, let's sell some of this stuff. So I don't need it. I'm not going to need that, and I'm not going to need this. So yeah, that was pretty easy to sell. Didn't make nearly the amount I needed. I've already spent back, but it was better than nothing. And this guy basically sells some light armor and clothing. Got a lot of things that let you adjust your character's looks in here. Scale mail. I've got fine chainmail already. A metal orca shield. Nice. Alright, I'm done. We done here. Let's go out.
Okay.
And, see what else there is to see around here. We've got a cow. Is that a cow? What? Is this cow pooping a wheel? No, that's got to be something. No, that's got to be like a... Whoops. Like a Wainwright shop or something? I don't know. Yeah, a cart. There's a cart there, so it's probably a wagon shop. What else we got here? Oh my god, we've got a... It really sucks. The scrolling on here really sucks for some reason. Got the mill. We got some sort of fishers. We've got... I got no idea what this sign is. Let's go down here. I mean, it's nighttime. I should just go to the inn and rest. And we got this. I'm going to go to the inn and find out what I can do there and then rest. We got down here. It looks like some sort of nice garden path with trees. Oh, I did not scroll that far. What the hell, dude? Yeah, why is it jumping around like that? Oh my god. It's because it keeps hanging a little bit. And when it hangs, the scrolling continues with whatever I was last pressing, regardless of whether I take my finger off the button or not. So I guess I'm going to have to get used to that. Hello there. Ack, you're drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm Elmo.
Ha! Nice to meet you. I'm Arcadius. Why is Arcadius in here? Why not, Oh, it's because I may have had him selected at the time. How nice for you. I am Arcadius.
I'm looking for work. I need the money, you see. I would like to buy some ale.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm an armored man. No, I mean a man at arms. I can work for you, but I need to get some chainmail and a big axe.
Alright, so I can hire another party member here.
Half of the share of the money.
So I'll have to pay you in order to hire you at half a share.
You give me 200 gold, and then I join you. And you only have to pay me half money share from then on.
Let me think.
You change your mind about old Elmo?
Okay. Here's 200, but you have to lay off the sauce. Get him to sober up or get him to stay drunk? Let's get him to sober up.
You won't regret this, sir.
I'm sure I won't, Elmo. I'm sure I won't. So let's see what that got us in terms of character. So Elmo is... Well, I just gave him 100 gold, but I can just quickly take these off of him. I'm going to take his money from him. And immediately get like half the money... Or a quarter of the money I spent, because I spent 200 on him. See, whoa, hold on. He has a magic battle axe, magic chainmail, and a magic shield. Okay, little background here. First of all, Elmo is well, he's a higher level than me. He's level 4 too. Elmo is a character that you can hire on as a henchman in the original T1 Village of Hamlet. He is a character with magic armor. Basically what he does in that one, which is, you know, a little bit above and beyond in terms of this particular game, is that you hire him on, you have to buy him gear, And then what he does is he like surreptitiously takes that gear and substitutes his own out, like you can't tell the difference between two sets of chainmail, and he's got magic things. And this one, they just skip that and they give him the magic things because I guess that was a little bit hard to find out. However, this is actually really nice because I've hired him, and for that little bit of hiring, I can then promptly take this magic dagger from him, and he's a high-level fighter with magical gear. And maybe I've got them almost as much money as I spent. I've still got 50 gold, and I've got 68 platinum, which is 680 gold. So I've got a fair amount of gold left here. He is definitely worth having. So let's see what else there is to see in here. Good wife. Welcome, traveler, to the Inn of the Welcome Wench. Nice. I'm interested in food and drink. What do you have? Why, we have the best beer for miles around, brewed right here in town at Hubertus Gerstenbrenner's brewery. We have wine, mead, and brandy, too, and people travel from miles around to sample our tasty food. Anything happen hereabouts? It'll cost you some gold coins for that. That's a fair price, is it not? Yes, assuredly. A couple of gnomes and an elf came through here the other day looking to go into that moat house. I appreciate it, ma'am. A couple of gnomes and an elf. Okay. I'm looking for a place to stay. You need to speak with my husband Ostler for accommodations. I must be off. Let's see what else there is to see in this place first, though. Stop scrolling around. Stop scrolling around, game. Generic woman.
How can I help you?
Wainwright. Hello, I'm Crimson.
Nice to meet you. I'm Valden.
I don't mean to be Crimson. I don't mean to be Crimson. I mean to be the paladin.
Sometimes I stop by the inn here for a little cheer. Stop by my shop sometime and we can talk more then.
All right, I'll stop later. And yeah, you sound a little bit short. There's the guard. Are you the village guard? Yes, ma'am. I want to Burns Badgers. Who are Burns Badgers? We work for Bernie. He's his most worshipful mage of Hamlet. I'm embarrassed to say that we used to be brigands, but Bernie has shown us a better way of life. We act as the town guard and expect people to behave responsibly while here. That is an old school kind of proposition. In fact, this entire town is basically like a microcosm of old school gaming, because you've got like a pair of adventurers, Bernie and Rufus. Rufus is a fighter, and they came to Hamlet. They defeated many enemies in the surrounding countryside, as this guy is telling us, including a bandit group that they later formed into the Badgers. But it wasn't all as much as people, look at old school D&D as just basically hacking down monsters and stuff with very minimal role play. Things like morale in non-combat, or I shouldn't say non-violent non-combat, because you did combat, but alternate solutions were rewarded by good DMs. So in this case, a fighter and a wizard came, did a lot of adventuring, found some bandits, beat them, but instead of killing them, hired them. So now they've got these characters there. All right, with that out of the way, let's ask some directions. Let's ask for the guard tower. Guard tower's on the eastern side of town. Just follow the east road. I already know where the temple is. Okay, I'm grateful. Yeah. So let's continue onward. Who do we got here? A random woman? A random man? A random woman? Stairs up or stairs down? Is that stairs down? I think that's stairs down. Let's finish this particular room first. Random man, random woman, random dude. There's a patron here.
Greetings, ma'am. What may I do for you?
All right. Hello there.
No, madam. One should always perform a proper introduction. I am Furnock of Ferd, a treasure finder extraordinaire at your service.
I'm sorry, treasure hunter should be in quotes. I am Z.Me. Breely, of lots of places, really. I'm also a treasure finder of sorts.
And what brings you to Hamlet, fine lady?
I'm exploring a nearby ruin. Why are you here?
Looking for that perfect little group with which to explore all manner of dungeons, ruins, and ancient troves. Would you have room for one such as me, perhaps?
Sure. Are you asking to join me?
Aye, I would like to accompany you on your adventures, both near and far, for an equal share of the loot, of course. I know more excitement awaits us all.
All right, let's try to use number 3 with it because I've got the skills for it. Now that does sound interesting. We need to make us a good offer first.
Besides my extensive experience as a locksmith.
As a locksmith.
Well, what a push.
So yeah, another rogue.
Protection sweet in the pot.
Sure, hand it over and you are in.
Wonderful. You shan't regret this, madam.
All right, you have time for a few more questions?
What would you like to know?
No, never mind. We don't need it. Yeah, let's take a look at Furnock. Furnock is level 4, and I believe he's a rogue from what he was saying. And go ahead and grab that money. Grab that more money. Grab the black pearls. Wow, he's got 35 of this, which I believe is a low-end gem. He's got a magic dagger on him. I'm going to leave that magic dagger there. Got another magic potion. I don't know what kind. Let me move it over here. So I've got a full party now. I've got a 7-person party. Well, there's a room for one more, I think. But I'm going to keep that slot open. So I have some stuff to sell. And a little over half, or a little over a tenth of the way to the next level. Talk to this woman. Talk to this. Wait. What's this, dude? Yeah, I'm through talking to you. Okay. Monk.
Greetings. I am Taruko.
Taruko. I am Zimi Breely.
Well met. My friend Cobort and I are between adventures right now, and relaxing at this
a 2 for 1.
inn.
What brings you to Hamlet?
I had heard of bandits who were in a nearby moat house. I wanted to go after them, but Cobort and I probably can't handle them ourselves.
All right, so bandits. These guys are after the same bandits I am.
What are you doing here?
I am investigating the moat house.
Cobort and I are very interested in finding a group to adventure with.
Find another group, Turoko. I sense your evil intentions. That's the Paladin shutdown right there. Right there. Constant detect evil. You're like, you know what? I can tell you're evil from a mile away. Well, or 60 feet away. Find another group, Taruko. I sense your evil intentions.
I have never liked your kind, Paladin.
Yeah, whatever.
You would do well
monk.
to stay out of my way.
I would not willingly associate with you either, Taruko. Goodbye. Ha! Shut down. And then there's the fighter, which I presume is his friend.
Cobort.
Your name is Cobort?
Yeah.
You don't talk much, huh?
No.
Bye. Okay. So that settles that. There's Elmo. There's Furnock. And here's Zimi. Come on, back again. And here's the innkeeper. Now, before I go to the innkeeper, let's take a look around this place. Can I go to these other rooms here?
Oh, yes!
Let's go downstairs. So what's down here? I'm not seeing anything really super out of place.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go back
Sure.
upstairs.
Sure.
Or not.
Sure.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh, come on. Everybody needs to come over here. Why is the pathfinding like that?
Oh, yes!
Alright, this is the upstairs. Let's take a look around in here. Not seeing anybody or anything that requires any kind of severe issues. Oh, there's a sage there. Let's talk to the sage.
Hello.
I am Zimi Breely.
So, you are an adventurer?
Yes, and you?
My name is Spoonwa, and I work for a sage in Stalmere. He has directed me to locate any and all wizard scrolls in the area.
Tell me about your master. My master is a sage of Deleb, and is quite knowledgeable about forces of darkness. Many adventurers seek his advice on how to slay the undead, demons, and devils. Who is Deleb? Deleb is the deity of knowledge and studies. His clerics are librarians, scholars, and teachers known by their black cloaks. Their enemies are with all who would destroy knowledge. So can you answer a few more questions?
How can I help you?
Would you like to join up with me?
Really? I would love to accompany you. I don't want any share of money or items other than to ask for all of the wizard scrolls we find.
That's a problem because I have a wizard, so not right now.
Maybe some other time then.
Alright, good day to you. So he'll go in for all wizard scrolls, but I need my wizard scrolls because I got a wizard. Come on, you too. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, come on! This is terrible.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead. I've got almost a full party, not quite. Let's go ahead and get an in-room.
What are you doing here with him?
Why? What's the problem?
I suspect that man of cheating at cards and dice here in my inn.
Want me to catch him red-handed?
Thank you. Let me know when you catch him.
Ah, but he's my own party member. Am I gonna be able to get...
What are you doing here with
Can I ask you something? I'm interested in getting a room.
Les?
Yes.
I've got space aplenty. 2 gold.
Alright, 2 gold to rest for the night.
Yes, Mom.
For the next 24 hours. That's actually more than a night.
Yes.
Well, it's still relatively late at night, I guess, so I will go ahead and rest. Yeah, it's just before midnight, so let's rest until morning. So 7 hours. All right. Time to continue on and examine the town proper. But you know what? I'm going to leave that till the next time because I'm getting on here and it is time to take a break. So what will happen is we will take a look at the greater Hamlet area in the next episode. For now, it's been the RPG Crawler with Temple of Elemental Evil. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback, subscribe for more RPG content, and yeah, time to really explore this town.